It's a week before Christmas and the Joburg Theatre is gearing up with a festive lights display. Let's cross to our reporter Nkosazana Dambuza, who's there now. Nkosazana, tell us how it's looking and if people are coming out to enjoy this festive season.
Well, Heidi, I've actually now moved to the Johannesburg Zoo, which is hosting the annual Festival of Lights. It started on the 25th of November and it will go on until the 2nd of January. Another big turnout of Joburg residents who say that it's important for them to come out, even in spite of the pandemic, to spend time with their family and to enjoy the Christmas decorations. But for more on this, I am joined by Bongani Masego from the Joburg Theatre. Of course, you guys have been facilitating this amazing event. It happens every year. But, you know, what is the history of Festival of Lights? How did it start about? What was the inspiration? We can just walk and talk just to give our viewers a feel of the environment.
So, coronavirus has hit us so bad in the last few years, and for us, we just needed to make sure that we give our patrons what they are accustomed to. I mean, it's beautiful theatre, and what a way to just take theatre outside and bring it to the people. And of course, observing protocols and COVID-19 protocols to make sure that people mask up and sanitize all the way. And the history of lights has taken us from like the beginning where Joburg calendar was all about celebrating festive, and what is a better way than to take art to the people, art outside, theatre outside, and to do it in a cordial environment as such as the zoo. And people are just lovely and people are happy to be spending time with their families. And I mean, people have been wanting to go out, spending time with their family members and making sure that they spend time in a very safe environment. And this is a safe environment. It's outside and people can just social distance and enjoy themselves. So basically for us, it's just to make sure that we provide entertainment to our patrons who they have been accustomed to this beautiful entertainment, and to make sure that we provide employment for our artists, because if you could see, our calendar is young, upcoming artists and big artists, but we're just making sure that we're providing employment for those people. I mean, we had such hard times during the COVID-19, and this is a way to say to artists, let's keep the arts alive, you know. Yeah.
That very important point you're making there. Speaking about, social distancing, what COVID-19 prevention measures do you have in place just to make sure that when people do come here, they are safe?
So first and foremost, we've got the screening test as you're about to enter the zoo, and we've got sanitizing stations around the zoo and around the park, just to make sure that patrons have sanitizing stations, those who don't have their sanitizers. But when you come in, you take your COVID screening, and we encourage all patrons to keep their mask up all the time and to make sure that they socialize and they social distance. That's very important for us.
And Bongani, what is your favorite activity to do? I know what mine is already. What is yours?
So I just wish that I was still young. I could go on rides anytime. But the favorite one is just to sit, walk around and experience such beautiful tunnels, beautiful lighting of animals, gigantic animals and sculptures of beautiful lights. That is like my ultimate.
Thank you so much. I must agree with you. Heidi, actually, I think my favorite activity to do is just to marvel in these lights behind me. I mean, how can you not just be absolutely stunned? As you can see, there's quite a big family as well that's just enjoying this tunnel. They're walking through, having a nice stroll. Definitely, I think one of the best things to do here at the Johannesburg Zoo, which is hosting the Festival of Lights. Heidi?
It looks really great, Nkosazana. I'm a little jealous, and you should tell your guest Bongani that there's a kid in all of us and you're never too old to have some fun. That was our reporter Nkosazana Dambuza out at the Johannesburg Zoo. I think it's starting to feel a lot like Christmas now with all these festivities around. Hopefully we all act responsibly though.